looks very different up here. I don't know how Bert Baker's having so much fun. First time I met Aerosmith, no, the first time I met Fred Kodlin was in 1995. I was a 20-year-old punk that just got into the motorcycle industry and I had no idea what was going on. We put together a dealer show in Europe, and Fred Kodlin rode in 2 custom bikes that he just finished. And they had these amazing features. I didn't know about the 2 front cylinders, why that was a big deal. But I realized right away that there was something truly magic about Fred. Something that was just special. And I figured out the thing with the 2 front cylinders after a while, but there was also the time I realized that I should stay in the business part of the industry and not get involved into design. I remember visiting him in his old job in Jesberg, Germany, about January, February every year. He was just getting ready for the Donau Bike Week. And then one time I showed up in about February, he had about a month left to finish his motorcycles. And I said, how are you gonna do it? And Fred just pointed over, there was a frame sitting on an old barrel, an old oil drum. And he said, I got it done in my head. I just need to put it together. And 4 weeks later, he won the Red Soul Show. So that was Fred. He became the driving force in Europe for customizing, and he soon entered the world stage of custom bike building. We actually did a lot together throughout the years. In 2004, I rode with Fred to Sturgis. That was my first time, and I rode it on a Kodlin custom bike. That was a crazy shopper that we used to build at those days with hidden brake systems and all kind of typical Fred signature parts on it. The bike did the ride 2,500 miles just perfect, but I somehow lost the seat in Sun Valley, Idaho. And so Fred said, no problem, let's just build you a new one. So the next day, he got stuff together at a friend's driveway, get some foam, some fiberglass. We found an old leather jacket at the guy's attic, and he built a seat that we called the Samuel L. Jackson seat because it was an old 70s style leather deal. And he used the belt to make it look proper for a Kodlin bike. And I continued my ride after that. No more losing seats. That year we actually got inducted into the Hamsters together. That was one of my greatest days, and a great day with Fred. And last year we partnered up and started Kodlin USA Incorporated in the middle of the worst pandemic our generation has seen, hopefully the last one for a long time. And then Emma mentioned earlier that our last big adventure to actually have Fred participate in his old induction into the Hall of Fame. As some of you probably know, Europeans are still not allowed to come to the US. So we got an inspiration from Woody of the legendary Buffalo Chip, and he connected us with Senator Thune, and Teresa Thompson was extremely helpful to get that done too. And now Fred, his son Len, and his wife are with us this morning, and that was very, very last minute. And we couldn't thank Woody, Teresa, the Honorable Senator, and Keith Terry enough for getting this done with us. Thank you guys. So Fred and I, we've gone through a lot together. There were a few bad things, but a lot of good. And there's a few things that I realize I can't talk about in public either. And I look forward to a lot more memories that we can build together. One thing through all those years has never changed, and that's our friendship. And that means a lot to me. So, it's an amazing honor for me to ask you to join me in a big round of applause and ask Mr. Fred Kodlin to come on stage.
That's a big deal for me. Everybody who knows me knows that I don't talk a lot. But one story I want to share with you guys. First time I went to the US to buy Harleys to ship them to Germany in the 80s. Everybody said, you must come to Sturgis for Bike Week. I didn't really know where it was and what was going on there. And back then, you couldn't just Google it. Anyway, I ended up riding to Sturgis the first time in 1990 and got separated from my friends on the way somewhere in Iowa. All I knew was that they would wait for me on Main Street. I had no idea back then that I would go back again and again. And I wouldn't even dream about getting inducted into the Motorcycle Hall of Fame. I still can't believe this happened. And I would like to thank my team, my family, and of course all my customers getting into this. Oh, sorry, I said to helping me getting this done. I feel extremely honored to be joining such a great group of people. I would also like to congratulate my fellow inductees. Thank you all very much. And thank you to my dear friend, Holger, who was always helping me. Without him, I wouldn't be here.
All right, what else we got?